There are urgent calls tonight for the New Zealand government to step up evacuation efforts from Iran. With people pouring out of Tehran, a city of 10 million, one Kiwi woman who has fled to a nearby village is sending desperate messages home, fearing she may not survive. Senior reporter Juliet Speedy has the details.
As Israeli missiles rain down on Iran, thousands try to leave Tehran. They're heeding warnings from the American president, Israel and the New Zealand government. Yet again, the threat of Israeli air power has set in motion a Mideastern exodus. Like Gazans, Iranians have been scrambling to escape the airstrikes. But the Iranian capital is home to 10 million people, which makes fleeing for their lives very difficult. 71 New Zealanders are registered as currently in Iran. That includes a New Zealander who wants to be known by the false name Mariam for her own safety. She's visiting the country with her fiancé and her mother.
Terrified, concerned for her life. She's described hearing bombs going off and being too scared to look outside and see what's happening. She has sent me voice messages where strikes are happening. She'll be talking about one thing and then all of a sudden you'll hear this loud noise in the background and she's like, oh God, it's happening again.
Iran has no underground defence shelters to protect civilians from bombardment. Her friend Daria Carruthers says the New Zealand government needs to step up.
They're not providing any sense of hope for citizens that are over there.
She says simply telling New Zealanders to leave is meaningless without help or advice on how to do it.
That is extremely difficult. Transport options are so limited. There's restrictions on how much gas you can get per day. So travelling from Tehran to the border, in a private vehicle, you might not even have enough gas to get there.
The New Zealand government says it won't be sending repatriation flights to the Middle East.
We've had a do not travel to Iran now for a number of years, and our advice very clearly is follow the advice locally that you're being directed to if you're within the Middle East.
Over in Israel, a few Iranian missiles are getting through, but Israel's Iron Dome is intercepting most of them. Iran has no such defence capability. Tel Aviv's streets are quiet, with residents sheltering but not fleeing en masse. The New Zealand government is also advising New Zealanders to leave Israel. Many Israelis believe that no matter the cost to their own country, they have no choice but to attack Iran.
Listen, I think that Israel needs to defend itself because Iran have some weapons that can destroy us and kill us all.
There is something you have to do. You should know it as British, you know. You did what you gotta do in World War II. You didn't think if it's worth it or not, you just knew that you have to do it. That was the right thing to do, period.
Israeli pilots have met little resistance while destroying Iranian missile launches and weapons depots. Back here, Mariam's family and friends fear the window for safe evacuation is rapidly closing.
I'm worried she will die.
A fear of imminent death or injury is now being shared by millions as the region teeters on the brink of all-out war.